Hello everybody, we are on the 15th week of phase number 3. These are the last weeks that we are going to have classes, the last weeks that we are going to have classes. But today the agenda is going to be the welcome, the reflection, emotional content, singing a song, the reading packs, time to read our Word and Beyond, pages 65, 66, and 67. The contents we are going to develop only a page, and I will explain why. It's going to be indefinite pronouns, page 54. Practice book we are going to develop page 51. And why we are going to develop only 2 pages on student book and practice book, because we are going to have evaluated activity explanation. Remember that today we are going to have, is the day that you have to send me your evaluation. I will explain and what is going to be consist this evaluation. And you need to use recycled materials that you have at your home. You can share with me your picture in your video or your audio. What is the process to create your sculpture? If you have problems to send me your evaluation, I will be here and you can contact me at oscar020189@gmail.com to explain me why you have problems, and I will help you. And finally, we are going to have question and answer, and I will be on the chat. Let's start our class.
Our class on this week, we are going to have evaluated activity. Remember that we are going to use recycled materials, and if you have a question or if you have problems to send me the evaluation, you can contact me. Let's enjoy the class, and remember that I will be on chat. Let's enjoy it.
The thought for today is going to be related with the video, with the values that we were studying all period, and it talks about honesty. Honesty is the first chapter in the book of wisdom. If you want to have wisdom, many times we said that our grandfathers or grandparents or grandmother, they are wisdom people, and it's because they are very honest, and you are learning in the life. You have to work with honesty, and you are going to have the first chapter of wisdom, to be wisdom. And remember that it's not only honesty, you have to be respectful. You have to need to have respect by others, and you need to have other values through etc. Well, we are going to continue with reading sun. Remember that in the last class I told you that we were using our reading packs or sun. Please take up your reading packs and open it. Let's continue.
Anna loved playing with her pet cat very much. She took good care of it and never forgot the day she received it. It was Anna's 10th birthday party. She was most excited to see the basket brought by Grandpa. She opened it. Oh, it's a cat! I had always wanted a pet. It would play with me all the time. She thanked her grandpa with a hug. Anna went about everywhere to show her proud possession. Grandpa wanted to teach her how to take care of the pet, but she would not listen. Anna named the cat Silly. Though Anna spent most of her time playing with Silly, yet she never took care of it. After some time, she started using Silly to do naughty things, like scaring younger kids away. Soon, all her friends and neighbors started complaining about its pranks. One day, Anna set the cat on an old lady who was carrying a heavy basket of grocery. The lady could not run and fell down. The cat scratched her with its paws that left painful marks all over her face. The old lady felt very angry. The lady was furious From now on, you'll be a cat. Anna turned into a cat, and Silly into Anna. She kept crying. No one could understand her. Silly kicked Anna and brought her home. Silly would hardly care if Anna needed food or a bath. It would make her run around the town the whole day, playing pranks on everyone they saw. Anna often got kicked and abused by people. She began realizing her mistake. She understood how her cat must have felt. While everyone was asleep one night, a burglar broke into the house. Anna sensed him. The burglar tried to scuffle her, but Anna bit him so hard that he ran out of the house in panic. That very moment, Anna changed back to herself, and Silly was back to being a cat. Just then, her parents entered the bedroom and found Anna patting her cat. Today, Silly saved the house from a burglar. I think I'm going to call it Beauty from now on. Silly is such a silly name. That's so wonderful. Just yesterday, we were thinking of leaving Silly somewhere far and deserted. Everybody complains to us about its pranks and naughty deeds. But now, we think we should think again. Oh no, Dad, it was all my fault. I made it do all those bad things. I never even took care of it. But now, I have realized my mistake. Anna's mum and dad were happy to hear that. From then on, Anna took good care of Beauty. She would feed it on time, give it regular baths, and even taught it to be friends with other people. Soon, Beauty became a friendly and cherished pet for all. The only ones who disliked it were...
We will continue with the readings on the third runner. Please try to sing up your hum. And this is gonna help us to pronounce better some words. Let's listen and sing.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stars and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and their rockets rattling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let's continue with our reading. Let's take up the reading about the world beyond. This is the reading. Let's open on those pages. Let's continue. The last class we were beginning this reading, our world and beyond. And the pages that we are gonna develop today are 65, 66, and 67. And we have this picture is the cover of unit. In each cover, we are gonna listen the story, and we are gonna try to read the pages that I had said before. Let's listen the story and let's try to read.
You might think that Earth and the Sun are the most important bodies in the universe, but they are only a small part of it. Our solar system and the stars that you see at night are part of a galaxy called the Milky Way. Very advanced satellites and telescopes help scientists see and study the universe. Scientists think there are billions of galaxies in the universe. They are discovering more about them every day. For example, scientists believe that galaxies are moving farther apart. This means that the universe may actually be getting bigger. Our solar system and gravity. Our sun is the center of our solar system. It is actually a star. Earth and the other planets revolve around the sun in separate paths called orbits. Earth's orbit is shaped like an oval. It is about 585 million miles long. It makes a complete revolution around the sun every 365 1/4 days or 1 year. The force that keeps Earth in an orbit around the sun is called gravity. The sun's gravitational pull on Earth keeps it revolving in its orbit. Earth also has a gravitational force. This force keeps the moon in an orbit around Earth. It also makes the oceans on Earth bulge. The moon tries to pull at anything on Earth to bring it closer. Earth holds onto everything except water. The pulling of the gravitational forces causes the world's oceans to rise and fall. This creates the ocean tides. Gravity holds you down on Earth. You cannot see gravity, but you can feel its effects every day. If you jump up, you always come back down. When you throw a ball straight up into the air, it will come back down to you.
Well, we already read the 3 pages. We already listened the reading too. And I have 3 questions, one per every page. From page 65, I want you to participate on the chat and you can type the correct answer. What is the name of our galaxy? It's very easy. It's a very easy question. What is the name of our galaxy? Our galaxy name is Milky Way. That is our name of our galaxy. Remember that if you chat the correct answer, I will say your name or your username on the chat. Well, second question on page 66. What object is at the center of our solar system? What object is at the center of our solar system? It's a planet or it's a star? It's a planet or it's a star? It's a star, and what is the name of this star? Is the sun. Well, on page 67, and with this we finish the reading and we are going to continue with our student book. What is the force that keeps the moon in the orbit around Earth? What is the force that keeps the moon in orbit around Earth? What is the name? Earth also has a gravitational force. It's the gravitational force, and it says that you can feel it. You cannot see the gravity, but you can feel it. And it says, to example, when you jump up, you always come back down. When you throw a ball straight up into the air, it will come back down to you. That is called gravitational force. Well, we are going to continue with our student book and practice book. Let's take up our student book and practice book, and then I will explain the evaluated activity. Well, it's time to continue with our class with our student book. But before to start with the student book, we are going to study what is an indefinite pronouns. Here we have the title. It says, what is indefinite pronouns? Choose some specific objects or people, whether in plural or in singular. Indicate the entire noun of some of the noun or none of the noun. Use it when we want to refer to a group of nouns without actually specifying who or how much. And we have a list here. For example, somebody, someone, somewhere, anybody, anything, anywhere, no one, nothing, everybody, everyone, everywhere, few. Is not saying a specific object or people. Well, we have to identify those expressions, and these are called indefinite pronouns. Well, and we are gonna change to our book. What we have here? We have a comic, but the comic on the student resource book, we are gonna continue after. I want to show it up your home. Is the comic number 4. But right now I want you try to identify the indefinite pronouns on this comic. Says, that was a great party, says Lily, but now everybody has to help clean up. We have to sweep the floor, wash the dishes, and take up the trash. She looked at her friends. Wait, somebody's missing. Where is Toby? So they looked in the yard. There is nobody out here, Lily says. Let's look in the bedrooms. Paco looked inside. Is anybody there? Asked Trish. He shook his head. Where is he? Asked Lily. Why, says Trish, what is that noise? They went to the living room. Toby was sleeping on the sofa. Great! Now everybody is here, said Lily. It's time to start work. Let's underline all the indefinite pronouns that you identify on this reading. I will give you time. Please, let's. Well, after you identify the indefinite pronouns, now we are gonna number the story, the comic. Number 1. What is the number 1 related with this story? All the friends are in the living room. Number 1. Number 2. We have to sweep the floor, wash the dishes, and take out the trash. They have a lot of chores to do. Number 2. Number 3. Somebody is missing. Where is Toby? So they looked in the yard. Toby, there is nobody out here. Toby isn't in the yard. And number 4, Lily says let's look in the bedrooms. Paco looks inside the bedrooms. What are we gonna do? We cannot do the survey and the classroom because we are not at the school. What are we gonna do? You can do it at your home with your father, with your mommy, with your daddy, with a sister, with a brother, and you have to attach the stickers here, and you are gonna write the results here. Do you sweep the floor at home? Do you wash the dishes at home? Oh. Do you take up the trash at home, etc.? Well, what is the page that we are gonna develop on practice book? Page 51. This content you are gonna study, you have to study after on the other classes, on the other grades that you are gonna course on the school. You are gonna understand better because this is grammar, and we are studying here about the most common in the basic on a basic level. Somebody, everybody plus bear. Nobody, an affirmative verb. Anybody, an affirmative and negative statement plus bear. Hello, is there everybody, anybody, nobody, or somebody? Is there up there? What is gonna be the real indefinite pronoun that we are gonna write here? Hello, is there somebody up there? There is in the pizzeria tonight. There is everybody, there is anybody, there is nobody, there is somebody in the pizzeria tonight. I would like to thank who was helped me to win this award. I would like to thank everybody, anybody, nobody, or somebody. Everybody, you see. S has stolen my cupcake. Everybody has stolen my cupcake. Anybody has stolen my cupcake. Nobody has stolen my cupcake. Or somebody has stolen my cupcake. Well, you are gonna write the best answer. I want you to try to understand this. This is the rule of thumb. When you read the rule of thumb, you are gonna understand better what is gonna be the use of every indefinite pronoun. We asked 3 people what they like doing after school. Here are their results. Somebody likes playing chess after school. Somebody. 3 people. 3 people, yeah? Look at here. 1, 2, 3. It's not somebody, it's everybody. Everybody like. Very good. Everybody like watching TV after school. Sleep. We don't have any face. Nobody or anybody. Nobody likes sleeping after school. Do homework. Well, you are going to create the sentences here. And right now, we are going to have the most important part of this class, that is going to be the evaluated activity. I want you go to the last class. I will move here because I want you watch this page, and you are gonna understand better in what is consists there. The evaluated activity, and it's gonna be about making a sculpture from trash. As you can see here, we have a fish that is made by plastic bottles. We have a lion that is made by paper, and these are called as sculptures. What are you gonna do? You are gonna present your sculpture, and you are gonna talk what is made for, what is made from, or what is the material that you use it for. You can use plastic bottle, bottle cap, carton, pipe cleaner, paper, jar lid, plastic bag, cardboard, yarn, and mobile eyes. You can use it. I will present my sculpture.
For class on this week, We are going to have reevaluated activity. Remember that we are going to use recycled materials, and if you have a question or if you have problems to send me the evaluation, you can contact me. Let's enjoy the class, and remember that I will be on chat. Let's enjoy it.